Welcome back, guys. So almost every video I get a request on this because in the back is like where I keep my shoes. My room is not very big, so everyone's always trying to see the shoe collection. Little disclaimer, I'm not a big Jordan guy. I assume everyone just wants to see like rows and rows of Jordans and shit. I don't have a ton of pairs of Jordans. I have like a few pairs, but I don't know. I've always liked them. But I've never liked the whole idea of like waiting in line or paying like a ridiculous amount above retail to buy them from resellers. So if I ever do get a pair, I just get pairs that are like straight up off Nike.com because I got lucky or some shit. So I'll go through all my shoes right now and I hope you guys enjoy. To start us off, like I was talking about the Jordans, I got the UNC 12s. I was super excited when these came out on Nike.com because A, these are pretty much all the colors I wear. So light blue, that's all me. Navy, that's all me. And plus this is kind of like the Lions colors because it's just got white and gray, that's perfect. A little bit of light blue and then navy. So it's not exactly Lions blue, but it is dope. And I did wear this to the Lions game. That was the first time I wore them. And as soon as I got back, I cleaned them with some Jason Marks. So they're back to perfect condition. Like I said, these were just straight up on Nike.com. They released, and 5 minutes after they released, they were still up in size. I think I'm usually a 10.5, but sometimes I'll run a 10 because it just kind of looks dumb when, especially with certain types of shoes like Jordans and Timberlands, you don't want to go a size up because it looks kind of stupid. There's some shoes you can do that with, but definitely not with these. So really like these. Probably my favorite pair of my collection. I wanted to start with one of my favorites, but I'll probably say my favorite pair like 8 different times in this video, so we'll see. We got the sweaters. We got the Bill Cosby shoes. There's multiple reasons I want these. A, they were on a huge sale at a Nike outlet that I was at. So I go to the outlet stores a lot. There's 3 different actually 4 now. There's 4 different Nike outlets in Michigan, which is sick. Birch Run, Tanger Outlets, Great Lakes Crossing, and now there's a new Detroit Nike store. So these were sitting in my store for literally $120, which is insanely low. I know that sounds like a lot for shoes anyway, but that's insanely low for Jordans. These are my legitimate basketball shoes. As you can see, they're actually kind of scratched up a little bit. I played like 5 games since I got to Michigan State, just at like rec ball and like recreational basketball. You can go down to the IM, just like the sports building basically, and play basketball whenever you want, which is really sick. So I like these as my legitimate basketball shoes. A lot of times people have basketball shoes and never fucking play basketball in them. These are my legitimate basketball shoes. I love them. They look sick. And it's a very interesting colorway, so I wouldn't really kind of wear it out with anything. I mean, you could just wear it with like a white t-shirt, black t-shirt, but it's kind of hard to match that shit. So the final on the Jordans list, we got the Olympics. Now, I literally have not worn these at all yet, and I'm still waiting on when they can. I have a lot of USA stuff. I really like all the USA colorways. I have like 5 different pairs of shoes in just USA colorways. Navy, got navy, white, red, and gold. I love gold on shoes too. You'll see that soon. But these are sick, and like I said, they went on this sale for some reason. I follow like all those accounts, Kick Steal, Sneaker Steal, all that stuff, just to see if good Jordans ever pop up on there. And these popped up. I believe they were $150 with 15% off, which was sick. They looked sexy. They were the colorway I wanted, and I'm waiting for the perfect day to whip these out. I don't like to whip out like these. I see these people all around campus just wearing like their nicest pair of shoes every single day, and then they're trashed in 3 weeks. I don't know. To each his own. I mean, shoes are meant to be worn, but I do not whip stuff out like this unless it's a good day for it. So, alright, so those are all the Jordans I have. I got 2 things to say with these. So this is hands down my favorite non-Jordan shoe. I love this shoe. As soon as this thing came out, I had to get it. I don't love Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is a dumbass. He's a pussy for losing the 3-1 lead and then going to the team that beat him for the 3-1 lead, who also lost a 3-1 lead. All of that's retarded, and I still don't think he's gonna get a ring this year. Sorry, Kevin Durant fans, go ahead and dislike the video. Either way, the dude made some sexy shoes. I don't like any of his new shit, but these are sexy. This is the KD6 Elite Supremacy. And guys, I honestly will probably mess up some of the names of these shoes in the video just because I'll be talking about a lot of shoes. So, KD6 Elite Supremacy. This blue and gold and oh my god, and navy, that's just so sexy, dude. I've worn these total of 3 times, I think. I bought a shirt to match. It's a Nike F. You might have seen it in some videos. It's a Nike FC shirt. It's this exact blue with gold foil writing across the chest. It's dope. I love these, but again, not a shoe that I would wear just all the time. This is definitely like a special occasion shoe. All right, so I told you guys I like gold. Next on the list is the KD, I believe this is 6 as well, KD 6 Ant Pearl. All the Ant Pearl shoes are sick, but I don't like this, like most of them are like all pink, and I think that's just a little too fruity. Like I like the pink shoes, but I don't think I'd ever wear them. This thing is like the perfect mix because it's got BCA on the back of the toe right there, or on the back of the heel right there, and I love that, dude. So you can show like support for BCA. You got the little pink, I believe they call those lacelets. I'm not really sure the name for that, but this is sexy. It's got the wing-tipped lace across the front, or the wing-tip strap. Traditionally don't like the straps. They are good for basketball. It actually keeps your laces kind of in lock and your foot feels a little more secure, but as just like a fashion shoe, I don't really like it, but it does look sick only on this edition. I don't like any of the other this is not KD6, this is KD4. Am I retarded? Either way, with the wing, this is the only reason I like the strap. I don't like the strap on any of the rest of them, but this one looks sexy. The gold is beautiful. I wore these twice, and this is one I got off of Kickspan. As you can see, they're kind of trash, and I do need to clean the sole on them. I personally wear them twice. I got them from Kixify. Holy shit, I was drawing a blank right there. Kixify, I got these off of Kixify. Got a dope deal on them, and I don't mind when they're used sometimes, not always, but I didn't mind these being used because they're so goddamn hard to find. So I was excited when I got these. Holy shit, I am starting to realize how many gold shoes I have. This is the Nike Air Max Pegasus, or Nike Air Pegasus. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna botch some names. It's okay. This is all part of the USA Track and Field collection of shoes. I believe it says USA Track and Field on the back, and that is sexy. On the side there, it says Air Pegasus in that gold, and it's kind of got like, I don't really like how it's got the little sponge look here with the little dots in it, but this is one of my favorite shoes. It was very cheap. This thing, super light. Like, I just kind of flopping this thing around. Compared to like the KDs and the Jordans that I've been holding, this thing is nothing. Sick track shoes, sick training shoes, sick wear anywhere shoe. It looks really good. But as with all white shoes, they do dirty a lot, and especially this material. At least with those KDs, it's almost got like the anti-scuff material that you can kind of just wipe scuffs off really, really easily. Stuff like this, when a stain sets in like that, or when you kind of get, as you can see, I got a little, it's kind of trying to focus on my face, but I got a little shit right there in the shoe. So when you do that, it's kind of hard to get off, but this thing was literally 70 bucks with 20% off or something. So it was like a $50 shoe. So that is sick. I was really excited when I got these, and what was it say on the bottom? Does that say Nike Zoom? It's a little backwards for you guys, but this is a sexy shoe, guys. I like this. Hope I don't sound like I'm like selling this shit, because obviously if I had a Nike sponsorship, that'd be something real. But all right, guys, next shoe. I'm very, very, very proud of this one. Most people have never even heard of this thing, and I thought it was gonna be like limited edition or something, but it was super easy to get, but a lot of people are always so confused when I show them it. This is the Nike. Do I quit the video now? Do I just come in? So the Nike Lunar TR1 Beast Mode Edition. This is so sick. So all gold with a sparkle swoosh, a little fruity, I know, but that's okay. It's got Marshawn's signature right there, which is dope as hell. It says Beast Mode on the tongue. So the Lunar TR1 is a pretty common shoe, but this was the Marshawn Lynch edition of it, which is pretty sick. On the tongue, it says Grill Connoisseur. I don't know if it's gonna be able to focus on that, but that in and of itself is pretty badass. I actually really want it to focus on this. Camera, you better not. Yes, there we go. Grill Connoisseur right there. And then inside the sole, we got number 24. And you certainly can't see that. I'm retarded for even trying to show you that, but you can barely see it. Number 24 in the insole. I love this shoe. I used to train with this all the time, and it was, like I said, way too much goddamn gold in my closet. All right, so next up on the list, we got the Deadass B12. What's good, my guy? I don't have the New York Yankees. Does anyone know that meme? The Deadass B. Okay. Either way, it gets cold as hell in Michigan, and you need a good pair of boots. And there's honestly not a lot of good-looking pairs of boots. Like, I know that sounds really stupid, but if you're gonna wear boots, you either wear Timberlands or you just wear like weird ass construction boots. So I do love Timberlands. I love wearing them, especially in the winter, obviously. I have the all black right here. I have the wheat, but Nala actually so like, you can see like this thing right here, it's kind of a different material obviously than the rest of the boot. Nala used to love like just soft shit like this, and she ripped straight down on my wheat, like the traditional wheat Timberlands, straight down it, and they were completely trash. This is when Nala was like a puppy, so those are gone forever now, but I keep them because it's hilarious to just look at this giant tear in like these $200 boots. I'm like, all right, Nala, I love you. But all black is still crispy, so I'm glad I have these, and I don't know, they're fun to wear, but here's my recommendation if anyone's ever gonna get Timbs. These are a 10, and I usually wear a 10.5, and these are actually big because the way Timbs wear, you know, sometimes you see Kanye wearing them with the tongue down. I don't like that at all. I like wearing them up. So you basically have to like lace the whole thing really tight if you want them to fit well. So you could actually get, like, I could get a size 9 in Timberlands, and they would technically fit better than these, even though that's way downsized. So I know it sounds dumb, but that's something I recommend. All right, so next, in the Roshe collection, Roshe or Roshe. I was in a Nike store one time. People have been flaming me for this, but these are the Calypsos before I go too deep into this story. People flame me for this all the time. I was in a Nike store one time, and the worker there pronounced it Roshe. He said Roshe Run. Now, I always thought it was Roshe, like Yoshi, and like Yoshi from Mario, or Moshi, like my Xbox gamer tag. I don't know, but I love them. These were like, when I first started getting into shoes is when the iguana and the maroon Roshes were coming out. Calypso was also one of the first colorways, so I had to get this just like a vintage Roshe, because now they're coming out with all these goddamn crazy ass colorways and weird shit, so gotta go back to the basics sometimes. All right, here's a funny one. So this shoe right here, LeBron Area 72. I really don't even remember which number of LeBron this is. This might be LeBron 10. I don't even know off the top of my head, which is pretty crazy. But when I was like a freshman, so 4 or 5 years ago, which is insane, a freshman in high school, this shoe was the background of my phone. This was the wallpaper of my phone, because this is when I was getting into shoes, and this thing was 180 bucks. It had just come out, and it was pretty dang hard to get a hold of when it came out. And like, I had on my wallpaper. This is when I was working retail in the mall, and like, I had to sell people clothes and be like, hey, welcome. Like, it sucked. It was a shitty job. And that's why I was there. I was to save up for shoes. Like, this was like the one purchase I wanted, so I would have had to work, it's like $8 an hour, so I would have had to work like 25 hours or something to get this shoe. Well, I work my 25 hours, I'm so ready to get the shoe, and my piece of shit Volvo, the first car I ever had, broke down actually, and I had to make the repair payment on it, and I could not buy this shoe that had been my wallpaper for so long. So once I got into YouTube, and obviously I had got all you guys, you awesome people, I was like, well, fuck it, dude. Like, I need to get that shoe. Just like, I don't know, it's like vengeance for my old shitty job. Like you know when people are like, they like shoot for the goal of the car or something, then they fail, but then they I don't know. I bought this out of nostalgia, basically. It's a sick shoe, but I pretty much never wear it. It looks really nice, but this isn't something I want to wear out. What the hell do you wear this shoe with? I mean, you can play ball in it, but that's about it. So really just, this is like my nostalgic of my shoe collection. All right, next up on the list is my biggest regret shoe. This is this shoe. Oh, you saw glimmers of it, so I'll show it anyway. The Miami Dolphins LeBron 11. Now the LeBron 11 to this day still has this sick, this is sick. No doubt in my mind that the sole of this shoe is sick, but I always wanted Miami Dolphins colored shoes. Like, I love the teal and the orange. I thought it was so cool because like every freshman and sophomore kid thinks like, that was me when I was a freshman sophomore. Like, you see, they call them the Nike kids, like with the flashy ass Nike shit that doesn't match anything. Like, if I'm wearing this jacket out, I'm either wearing black shoes or white, like not even white, probably just black, or maybe black with a tiny bit of this. Like, I used to be that kid who would like rep all those like flashy ass colors because I was retarded. Either way, I rep these, like I wanted these so bad because they look so sick, never worn. Because like every time I put them on, I'd be like, this looks like retarded with whatever I'm wearing them with, basically. So I got them, I wore them probably once, and now they just sit in my closet. Honestly, I'm thinking about doing a giveaway for some of these shoes that I'm mentioning that I just don't wear anymore. Like definitely these, definitely a few other pairs, but either way, this is my regret shoe right here. Now it is time for the funniest story that I have regarding all shoes. Now, these two you might have seen in the backs of videos. And at first glance, it looks sexy. It's like, MMG, how do you have Concord lows and highs? I technically don't, and I think this is, oh my god, I love telling this story. That's why I put them in the back of my videos, is because it's like a joke, basically. So, this is a fake-ass Air Jordan 11, as you can tell from Autistic Jumpman here. So on a traditional like real Air Jordan 11, the ball from Jumpman lines up with the middle of the 2 and the 3. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to recognize that these are fake. From here, they look really, really nice though. They look pretty real. They look pretty legit. The sole, you can see the Jumpman's a little bit yellowed and it hasn't even gotten oxidized yet. So it was like generic yellowing from the start. And then same thing with the 11s. These are a lot harder to tell with, other than they were crumpled when they came in. These just came from like a fake ass, you know, shoe store website, whatever. But you can tell it's fake from the 23 and stuff, but they look kind of nice. So here's the story behind these, because I didn't personally go out and buy these. Back when I used to stream, I have a bunch of polo shirts. So on one of my streams, I was wearing a polo shirt, and some guy in the comments, when you donate, you can like see the chat like easier, right? So pretty much everyone can see a chat if you donate. So the guy goes, wow, nice fake polo. Like as a joke, right? And me being dumb, when you read something out loud on a stream, everyone in the stream jumps on that bandwagon. So I shouldn't have read it out loud because I'm stupid, but I go, wow, nice fake polo. And then I got pissed about it because I'm an idiot. And I look down at my shirt and I go, I would never wear fake polo. Guess what happened for the next hour and a half of that stream? Nice fake polo, nice fake, just people fucking roasting the shit out of me for like my $50 polo shirt that wasn't fake. And like, so this was like the running joke of my streams for like 6 months or something. Back when I used to stream all the time. So I open up my fan mail box one day, my P.O. box for my fan mail, I see this big ass package. I go, oh boy, what do we got today? So I open this up and there's 2 Air Jordan 11 boxes, and I'm already freaking out. I'm like, Air Jordan 11 boxes? And on the top is a note, and it says, fake Jordans to match your fake polo. And you know who you are, homie. I don't know if you're watching this video or not, but I think that's still to this day one of my funniest things ever. I actually have the note. I keep a lot of the YouTube stuff. So I actually have the note in one of these drawers. Either way, we've got a fake Air Jordan 11 and a fake Air Jordan 11 low. I thought that was hysterical. So I always hang on to these. I do not wear these out of the house. I mean, if you guys wear fake shit, that's fine. I'm not gonna wear these out of the house because someone will roast me for them and I will cry about it. Alright, so this shoe, this is the Nike N7 Hypercross trainer. I actually bought this shoe with the jacket that I'm wearing, so it's got a lot of cool stuff. So this is 3M up here. 3M is like when you take a flash picture and it's like super holographic. That's exactly what this is right here as well. And I think some of the lining of this coat is also N7. But it's got the same sole as the LeBron, at least pretty similar. I don't know. The reason I like this, is because it went cool with this jacket, but it's like this subtle like bluish gray, and then you got like little pieces of neon like right here, and then you got a little bit of blue. I don't know why I like this shoe so much. It felt really cool on. It's called a trainer shoe. I don't realistically see someone training in these, but either way, a very nice shoe. It's trash. This was my Mexico trip shoe. When I went to Mexico for senior spring break, which was very rowdy, I wore these the whole time and it was a perfect shoe for that, so I'm grateful for these. Alright, so I had way too much Nike in there, so I had to tone it down a little bit. Adidas ZX Flux. I probably got this about 1.5 years ago. Really, really cool shoe. ZX Flux had this whole like era where they would just put random ass patterns on their shoes. So this was the Ocean edition. I love it. I love the stripe on it. I love the feel of it. I think I wore these on a cruise that I went on. God, that's so sick, dude. It's the Ocean. They get dirty pretty fast, and it's really hard to get shit out of Adidas, especially like something like this, when you just put hard plastic randomly on the side of a shoe. Like, how am I supposed to get yellowing out of hard plastic? Like, you can't. It doesn't wash out. It's not like marker. So, that's a little disappointing. That's just an Adidas flaw, really. But a sexy shoe. It was fun while it lasted, but this doesn't have too many days left in it. All right, here's a fun one. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these before. This is a $40 Janoski Max. So it's an Air Max cross with the Janoski. You just saw the Janoskis and you've seen Air Maxes before, certainly. So this is like a slide-on shoe. As you can see, it's kind of sock-like. I could literally slip these on right now. They were, for some reason, the all blue and the all red pair were 40 bucks on Nike one day. So I was like, hell yeah, dude, I'll cop these for 40 bucks. You don't want to go, you don't, like, I wouldn't wear it with this. It's too much blue, but like when I'm, there was one day that it was so perfect. I had like a black something on. I think it was my black Nike with this little light blue diamond in the corner. And I don't even remember what I was wearing for shorts, but I just slipped these on. No socks. I was balling out. It's got a little bit of black on the sole. This is a sick shoe. I really appreciate this, especially for 40 bucks. So, you know what? You don't always gotta get the $250 Jordans, guys. We will survive. I will throw in, this is a vintage ass shoe. It's not like a nice vintage shoe, but this is one of the first pairs of shoes I ever got, like, that wasn't bought by my mom, like that I saw and I really liked. So this would have been 7th grade, so you can roast me for it, but I think this is gonna be like an 8.5. That's how long ago this was. This would have been 8 years ago when I bought these. This is a Michael Vick Air Force One. Like, what the hell even is that? Like, I don't even know if these are real. I don't remember where I got these. I just remember seeing them one time and I was like, oh my God, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Now when I look at them, like, this is the most retarded shoe I've ever looked at. But it's pretty hysterical. It's got the number 7 back there. I don't understand the colorway. Why would Michael Vick have like Denver Nuggets color? Someone can explain that to me, because I clearly don't know. But I love this shoe. Everyone at school was like, oh my God, what is that, dude? Like, because we're all like 11 and we thought this was the coolest thing ever. It's trashed, as you can see. I always keep it in my closet just because it's a funny meme, dude. Like, come on. That's a meme right there. That shoe, that's a meme. Either way, guys, wow, I think that's gonna conclude the video. Everyone has been asking for eons about the shoe collection, so I finally whipped her out for you. Thanks for watching as always, guys. I say that's about it. Let me know any other in real life stuff or whatever you guys want to see. I'll gladly do it. Say that's about it for now, guys. Thanks for watching as always, and take care.